Good afternoon. Mama Kay and the Kitch here today. Happy Sunday. Sunday fun day. Yeah, we need to make it as fun as we can. So I thought I'd just do a real simple chicken enchilada recipe. It's my mom's recipe from back in the day. I've made it so many times. So I thought this would be very simple. Got chicken, tortillas, very simple. So what I'm gonna do is I baked some chicken, 2 cups of chicken. I baked it and chopped it up. And then we have 1 1/4 cups of sour cream, 3/4 cups of green onion, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, 1 can diced green chilies. Very simple. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna add the 2 cans of soup. 2 cans of soup. I remember back in the day when I was about 15 or 16, my mom came to me and she said, "You're gonna learn how to cook. You need to take 1 time a week. Look at my cookbooks and figure out a recipe and cook it for us." I was so pissed. I can't believe she even did that to me. But you know what? I love it now. I love it. I enjoy it. My mom was a great cook, and I'm happy to have followed in her footsteps. 2 cans of soup. 1 1/4 cups of sour cream. We're gonna mix this all together. 1 1/4. 1 can of green chilies. I drained it. Put that in there. Get out all the green chilies. Stir it up. Okay, this is our sauce. Now, I have found over the years when I'm making this that I like it a little bit more saucy. I'll show you the consistency. Here's the consistency. Oh, it's hard to see in this white bowl. Okay. There we go. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to add a little bit of cream or milk. If you don't have cream, you can use milk, or you can use half and half. Make sure this is good. Yes, it is. Make it a little bit creamier and more liquidy. So I'm going to mix this together. Now what I need to do is I'm going to take my tortillas, a package of 12 corn tortillas. I'm going to use about 16 because I like a little bit of extra. And normally I would just use the dry tortilla, but I'm not. I'm going to cook it a little bit, and then this is what I did. This is what it turns out to be. I cooked it a little bit in oil. And then I'm going to take each individual. Isn't this simple? So I'm going to take each individual tortilla, and I'm going to take the cube chicken. Oh, first I'm going to put a little, not a spoonful, but just like a smear of the sauce. Then put the chicken. Green onion, and roll. Take the next one. Tortilla, smear, And it's so much easier to roll than when it's dry, when the tortilla is dry. Chicken, green onion, and I'm gonna roll it again and set it next to, and then I'm gonna do this with all of them. So for the tortillas, for the enchiladas, I'm going to take a little bit of Crisco oil, not olive oil, and I'm gonna take the tortillas and not cook them a lot, just get them soft. So I'm gonna take 12. I'm gonna take 12 of these and do this. My mom's recipe, she just took the plain tortilla, but I find when you roll it up, it cracks. So I'm gonna try to make it a little easier and put it in some oil and just heat it up a little bit. So I actually learned this trick from my friend Melia, who taught me how to make papas enchiladas. This is the trick to getting the tortillas to where, you don't use them raw, but you just make them a little bit more flexible. So I'm doing the gringo way of enchiladas. It's not the Spanish way from Amelia, but I'm doing it this way. This is the way my mom taught me for this specific recipe. So I'm just doing it a little different. Okay, so yes, this is one. I've got all my tortillas filled. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna take my sauce, which is my 2 cans of chicken soup, sour cream, 1 1/4 cups, 1 can of diced green chilies, small can. And I added a little bit of cream, heavy cream in here just to make it a little bit more saucy. So I'm gonna pour this over the top. This looks good. Today's still a little bit of a cooler day, so it's gonna be nice and warm on this day. If you wanted to make it spicier, you could add, I don't know, whatever you want. You could add jalapenos instead of green chilies, or red chili flakes, whatever you've got in the cupboard and whatever your palate will appreciate. So I'm going to spread this sauce over evenly, get it down into the nooks and crannies, so when it cooks, when it bakes, got my oven preheated to 350. So as it bakes, we want it to get all over the tortillas. So every bite has sauce. So I will do this right now. I'm gonna put it in the oven for 25 minutes, because as I said before, my oven's a little slower. I'll do 25 minutes and I'll take it out and put some cheese on it, but I'll let you see what that looks like. So the casserole's been in the oven for 25 minutes. I'm taking it out, put the cheese on. Normally the recipe calls for cheddar cheese. I don't have cheddar. I have the 4 Mexican cheese blend, Monterey Jack, yeah, all that stuff. So I'm just gonna put the whole 8-ounce package on the top. And you can, you can decorate it with some black olives or some green onions. Oh, let's do that, because that's what I have right here. I have not opened up black olives, but I have my green onions from the leftover from the, I'll just throw a couple of these on top for a garnish. And put it back in the oven, and I think I'll put it in for like 10 minutes. I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, so I've taken the casserole out of the oven. I did bake it at 350 for 25 minutes, and I did put the cheese on top, but I cooked that for 15 minutes. So, and now it's been setting for about 10. So I'm gonna take out a piece. Oh, this is what it looks like when it came out of the oven. Fabulous. So I'm gonna cut a piece out. And you can dollop with anything you want on the top. You can dollop with sour cream. You can dollop with salsa, whatever you want. I'm just gonna leave this plain. Oh my gosh, here we go. Look at that graciousness. So good. You can dollop, I'm gonna dollop with just like some fresh onion. This is what the casserole looks like. This is my portion with my wine. It's all good. It's very tasty. I need a fork. Forgot that. I forgot the fork. There's Mocky Girl. Mocky Girl. You want a taste? So this is what we have. Oh my gosh, so good. And it's the chicken's very moist, and it tastes so good. Hang on. So good. Thank you guys for watching. Hope all is well. Stay home, stay safe.